Hi, 2-3. As you can see, we are at the Lemoyne Center. I thought that we would come enjoy the wonderful outdoors instead of being cooped up in my room. So we're out here, and let's stand up. Get ready for music. All right, so first things first, I want you to try and touch the ceiling. Ready? Oh, it feels so good. Now bend over. Okay, so repeat after me. This is my talking voice. This is my singing voice. Good. Now, you're going to keep standing. I'm going to start sitting, and we are going to start singing together, okay? So, let's go like this. We're going to say, la 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 la, all together, but maybe right here. Ready, ready, sing with me, ready, sing. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Great. Okay, so I'm very hungry right now, so we are going to do, what do I want? I want pancakes, okay? So we're gonna go pancake, 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 pancake. All right, ready, ready, sing. Pancake, 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 pancake. 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 Oh man, pancake is kind of like a tongue twister. All right, so now let's do pepper. We're gonna say pepper, 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 pepper. Ready, sing. Pepper, 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 pepper. 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 Awesome. Okay, now to round it out, one more pea food. We are going to do pineapple. Ready? Pineapple. Pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. No, we're gonna go pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Ready? Sing. Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Are you using your singing voice? Ready? Sing. Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. Oh, there's like a bug on my keyboard. Okay, some of the trials of being outside. Okay, good job. So let's review the song we sang last week. I'll sing it first using the keyboard, and then we will get up and do the motions together. If you remember, it was to stop the train. Okay, to stop. So I'll sing it first, and then we'll get up, do the motions, and have a great time. So it goes like this: to stop the train in cases of Let me try that again. To stop the train in cases of Let me try that one more time. To stop the train in cases of emergency, pull down the chain, pull down the chain. Penalty for improper use, £5. All right, so just took me a couple tries. Let's stand up. Do you remember all the movements? Okay, we'll go slow and then we'll do it at full speed. So it goes to stop the train in cases of emergency, pull down the chain, pull down the chain. Penalty for improper use, £5. Great, one more time. Let's sing it, but we'll do it at train speed, okay? Ready? Ready, ready, sing. To stop the train in cases of emergency, pull down the chain, pull down the chain. Penalty for improper use, £5. Awesome, good job. Okay, so let me move this to the side. Okay, and so last week we talked a little bit about volume in music, okay? So we talked about how music can be loud and it can be quiet and how it can change over the course of a song, okay? Now, rather than call it loud and quiet in music class, we have special words for both of those things, okay? When we want something to be loud, we call it forte. Can you guys say forte? Say forte. Forte! Nice, loud, strong, okay? And I'm gonna bring back my keyboard. I want you to sing To Stop the Train, but forte with me, okay? We'll go to stop the train. All right, nice and big. Ready, sing. To stop the train in cases of emergency. Pull down the chain, pull down the chain. Penalty for improper use, £5. Yes, nice and forte. Now, this time we are going to sing it quietly. In music, we call quiet piano. All right, so sing it piano with me, okay? Whoa! Sing it piano with me, okay? Ready, sing. To stop the train in cases of emergency. Pull down the chain, pull down the chain. Penalty for improper use, £5. Great job. Okay, so, besides singing it all piano or all forte, it can change over the course of the song. So we could start quiet and we could go loud. Let's see what that sounds like. We'll go, to stop the train in cases of emergency. Pull down the chain, pull down the chain. Penalty for improper use, £5. So we started piano, and then we got forte, and then we went back to piano, okay, at the end there. So people that write songs, they think about volume as a way to keep music interesting, okay? One of my favorite songs is a song called In the Hall of the Mountain King. I'll link it in the description, and I would really like it if you checked it out, okay? I think you'll think it's really interesting, and you've probably heard it before. But what I want you to be really listen for is at the very beginning, it is piano, okay? And there's only one or very few people playing, okay? And as it goes along, it builds and builds in volume, and in like a minute and a half, it is forte, okay, and very strong. So I'll link that. It's a song called In the Hall of the Mountain King, and it would be really cool if you check that out. I think you would find it really interesting. Okay, so let's move on to the instrument of the week. I just got to go get it over there at that other table. So, here is the instrument that I want to show you guys this week, okay? It is called the trombone. You've probably heard of it or probably seen one before. They're pretty common instruments, okay? I'm going to play a little something on the trombone, but before I do that, I want you to think about all the things that we talked about with tone color, okay? The 3 things that affect tone color. What is it made out of? Okay. Its size, is it a big or small instrument? And what is, if an instrument is big, what does that mean? Or if an instrument is small, what is it going to sound like? And then finally, how you play it, okay? How is that going to affect how the trombone sounds? So, I'll give you guys a little demo. I'll play a song for you, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the trombone. Awesome. So, did that sound anything like you thought it would? Why or why not? Let's think about that, okay? Did you think that it was going to sound like a low instrument? If you did, you probably realized that it was a pretty big instrument, right? It's about as tall as me. Let me step back. If I extend it, right? It's taller than me, actually. So it is a pretty big instrument, okay? So what do we know about big instruments? Are they low-pitched or are they high-pitched? They're low-pitched, okay? Listen again. So they're low-pitched, and because you know so much about tone color, you could have told me, without ever hearing what trombone sounds like, that this would be a low-pitched instrument, just because of how big it is. Okay? So, what else about it? What's it made out of? Did this sound like a metal instrument? There might be a couple of reasons why it didn't sound as harsh as a normal metal instrument, but to me, it still sounds very, very much like a metal instrument. It is not very mellow sounding, like a wooden one would be. Not very warm sounding, like a wooden instrument would be. And lastly, how I play it, right? You knew I wasn't going to hit on it, but you could tell that I was getting ready to blow into it, and that affects how it sounds. So about the trombone. There's a couple parts to the trombone. Let's talk about those. First off is the mouthpiece. This part right here. Set it aside. There is the bell. Just like on the saxophone, we have a bell. Okay, this is where the sound will come out of. We have the slide, which is this part right here. Now this is where you put your hand, and when you want to change what the instrument sounds like, you make this longer or shorter. Okay? Now the trombone is a member of the brass family. You know, it's easy to identify the brass family because they have mouthpieces that look like this. Okay? Now, when we looked at the saxophone had a little piece of wood right here called the reed. And when we blew into it, the reed vibrated, okay, and that's what helped create the sound of the saxophone. Now, with the trombone and other brass instruments, there's no reed to vibrate. So what do you think vibrates in here? It's your lips, okay? So what's happening is my lips are going, I'm buzzing my lips into here, and that's causing the air to vibrate, and that's what makes the sound of the trombone. Okay? So watch. And if I put it on the instrument, and I buzz my lips and then put them up against it, we get sound. Not the most beautiful sound, but you get the idea. So, on the saxophone and the recorder, in order to change what note we were playing, we pressed down buttons or keys, okay? And what that did, if you'll remember, is as we pushed down buttons, it made the instrument, where this air comes out of the instrument, a different place. And so as we added fingers, we made the instrument longer, so the note became lower. And as we removed fingers, the sound goes higher because we're making the instrument shorter. Now, the trombone, because it doesn't have any buttons, it has a slide, it's really good at showing you that the bigger an instrument is, whenever I make it bigger by bringing the slide out, the lower the sound it is. Listen. So, and as I bring the slide in and make the instrument shorter, the sound goes up. And then you can make lots of funny noises, right? Okay, so I think the trombone is a really great instrument to show that size affects how whether an instrument is high or low pitched. Okay, so that's it for the trombone for the instrument of the week. We're gonna wrap up in a second. Let me just set it over here. We're gonna wrap up in a second with a new song. So before that though, I want to give you guys the poll or summative question for today, and that will be, what is it, when we want to talk about loud in music, what is the word we use instead of loud? Okay? Leave that in the comments below for the incentive at the end of the week. All right, so now this next song that I want to teach you is called Chicken on a Fence Post, okay? I'm going to sing it for you, and then we'll learn it together, okay? Okay, so it goes like this. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Hello, Susan Brownie-o. All right, so the words are super easy. All right, repeat after me. We'll just say them. We'll say, chicken on a fence post, ready, go. Chicken on a fence post, my turn now. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Let's do it together. Ready, go. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. So somebody's name, Josie. Ready? Let's do it again. Ready, go. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Ready, again. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Ready, again. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. All right, good. So the last words go like this. Hello, Susan Brownie-o. Say it with me. Ready, go. Hello, Susan Brownie-o. One more time. Ready, go. Hello, Susan Brownie-o. Good. Now let's sing. We're going to sing Hello, Susan Brownie-o. It goes like this. Hello, Susan Brownie-o. Ready, sing. Hello, Susan Brownie-o. Again, sing. Hello, Susan Brownie-o. All right, so let's learn the 3 chicken on a fence posts, okay? The first chicken on a fence post goes like this. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. So it goes, chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. So it goes up, all right? So sing that with me. Ready, sing. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Ready, sing. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Good job. Now, the next one goes down. It goes like this. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Goes down. Ready, down this time. Ready, sing. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Beautiful. One more time. Ready, go. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Good. Now let's put them together. First, we'll go up and then we'll go down. So, ready, sing. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. One more time. Ready, sing. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. And now the third one goes up again. So we go up, and then hello, Susan Brownie-o. Ready? So we'll go up, down, up. Hello, Susan Brownie-o. Let's try it. I bet you can do it. It's a really easy song. 1, ready, sing. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Hello, Susan Brownie-o. One more time. Ready, go. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Chicken on a fence post can't dance Josie. Hello, Susan Brownie-o. Oh, okay, so good job with that one. If you didn't catch any of that, make sure you rewind so that you can sing it with me next week at the beginning of class. And I'll see you then. See ya, 2, 3.